Hello everyone, Markyjoe 1990 here, and today I'm just doing a random thought dump video. I'm trying to speak not as fast because I noticed in the previous video that I say a lot. Like I was like, so yeah, this game it is very strange. Yeah, but I'm going to try to speak a bit slower so that I don't do that because it's annoying as all shit. Anyways, we have now that the Ragefest contest is out of the way, I've been working on the rule set for Ragefest 2, and on the Shrine of Seals forums, I am basically discussing with the members how we all want the rules to be. And so far, a lot of people are agreeing with what I had to say, which is surprising because I wanted more people to come up with ideas, but I guess my ideas are pretty much everybody's thoughts exactly or something. There I go again with the So, aside from the Rage Fest 2, which will be, like, announced at some point, probably this week, we also got Fire Emblem 5 to worry about. I still haven't done Chapter 10 on that. But I don't feel like doing it right now. Whine, moan, bitch. Anyway, we also have Astro Lunasol's Fire Emblem hack Dream of 5. I haven't done that in a while, and I kind of need to catch up on that, especially since he's made lots of progress. He's like up to chapter 9-ish, somewhere around there. Let's see what else. Fire Emblem is going to be put on... It's temporarily postponed until further notice, basically. For the time being, I'm going to be worrying about other things. Because the project... I basically need to work on the bare bones of it more. Because before, all I was doing was making it without a second thought. Just, let's make a chapter, let's make another one, let's not have any consideration for any other factors whatsoever. Just make a whole bunch of chapters and not care about anything else. Which I think does not work with what I have in mind. Plus, I want to take the project in a completely different direction. I've decided that I want to do some different things. It's still going to be a parody and shit, but let me put it this way, Elliewood's not going to be the main character. It's going to be someone else. Is that everything I need to talk about? Oh yeah, for my birthday I got Pokemon Black and Demon Souls. I'm also going to get some other stuff for my birthday, but unfortunately, it's gonna take a bit. So I guess I'll just discuss Pokemon Black because that's the only thing I've played so far. I haven't played Demon Souls yet. Pokemon Black is hard. Like, the AI is clearly better than the previous Pokemon games. And the wild Pokemon are surprisingly high leveled. And is it me, or does it seem like I could be like one level higher than a wild Pokemon, and yet they'll do more damage than me? Even if, like, my attack was super effective. It's so stupid. It's like, we're blatantly at a disadvantage here. What the hell? Why? It's annoying. It's very, very annoying. But, you know, the Pokemon series has never really been hard, so this is actually a welcome innovation, I guess you could say. And I also have the Skip It song stuck in my head. You know, the one that goes like, skip it, But the very best thing of all, there's a counter on this ball. So try to beat your very best score. See if you can. Skip it, skip it. That's not my best voice, by the way. I kind of just forced that. It was amazing. Hey, you know what? I think I will go do something. Oh my god! My SMM consultant has invited me to become friends with him. This is an amazing new adventure. What things will this man provide? Wow, he's only uploaded one video, but it's like 1,000 views. And he signed up in December 17th, 2010. I'm sorry, dude, if I'm like putting you on the spot here. Shit. I gotta stop doing that. But yeah, maybe I will do some Fire Emblem 5. I appear to be in the mental state of mind. And, you know, things have been looking up for me lately, too. Like, I used to be so incredibly depressed. Now it's like, oh, hey, things are actually being fun nowadays. And I'm being happy for once. And honestly, like, before then, the only enjoyment I really got out of life was just entertaining people on the internet. Which is why I'm always so concerned about having so many subscribers, because it's like, oh man, that means a lot more people appreciate me and they like me and stuff. And it's kind of petty, I'm sorry. Why am I even talking about this to my viewers? They're probably thinking I'm like a really pathetic person now. Nah. You know what? If they think that, then that's fine by me. At least I am square. I am square. I am square like a rectangle. Wait. 5 minutes later. Oh, I finally got it! Nah. Yeah, thought dumping. I had a Pop-Tart today, and it was so good. Also, for my birthday, I guess I should talk about that a bit more. I went to Subway, and for the first time in a long time, I had a spicy grilled chicken sandwich, and it was so good. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it was like I was back in heaven. It was so good. Spicy grilled chicken sandwich is so good. Damn it. Gotta stop umming. Additionally, I watched the Nostalgia Critic with my mom and my sister. I got 2 gifts from my older brother and his fiancée. Basically, what he did is he dragged me over to GameStop and said, "Alright, pick some games." And I was like, "Alright, well, Robert, aka SkillKill107, has been telling me about Demon Souls, and it seems like a pretty cool game. I'll get that." And because it was only $20, my older brother was like, "Okay, pick something else as well." And I was like, "Whoa, sweet! My very own the second game." So at first I was like, Heavy Rain. But then I was like, nah. And then I got Pokemon Black. And I was utterly surprised with the difficulty, but I already talked about that. Yes. Yes. So I got those 2 games. I'm probably going to get like a Dazzle or something. If you don't know what that is, basically, you know how I usually record my commentaries on the computer using a screen recorder thing? Well, with the Dazzle, or whatever the hell it's called, I'll be able to basically record off of my TV and do commentary, live commentary, as I play the game. And I'll be able to, like, commentate on games like Assassin's Creed, which I probably won't commentate on, and Demon Souls. Maybe I'll do a Let's Play of Demon Souls. just completely blind. Actually, you know what? That's a terrible idea. I should probably, like, get to know the game first, or else people are going to get so incredibly annoyed with me just constantly going, oh, how does this work? Oh, so an erect penis is used to attack? I had no idea. And then people will be like, 5,000 people will quote that exact line in the comments because people have nothing better to do than to quote parts of videos. Just like in the my playthrough of Cedar Nix's submission in the Rage Fest, people were like, they were quoting parts of the video where I basically just get really pissed off. One in particular was like, "No, I'm not gonna be your fucking vassal, you shithead." And like he even provided a timestamp so that when I click on the time that he put, it takes me straight to the part where I say that. It's very convenient and very awesome. Yes. Yes! So what else? So yeah, if I get a thingy, then I'll be able to do other commentaries, and, you know, I do believe that people are getting tired of Fire Emblem commentaries, but I'm not, so fuck you. But, I do think that I should have something on the side. The problem is last time I tried that, which was with Super Castlevania 4, it didn't turn out so well. My commentary was very lackluster in that one, and I was kind of annoying. I annoyed the living shit out of people. Of course, nobody's going to admit that because nobody ever criticizes me or gives me feedback on my videos. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like, I keep telling people, oh, well, you know, my older videos kind of sucked, but I've gotten better since then. And they're like, no, your old videos don't suck. They were pretty good. And it was like, and then I'm like, well, you know what? I disagree. And you want to know what else? Nobody ever gives me effing feedback or criticism. And people are like, well, maybe that's because, you know, there's nothing to criticize. Your videos are great. And I'm like, dude, come on. My older commentaries, I was clearly nervous and I stuttered a lot and I wasn't as funny. So what? It's like, how can people not find these errors in my ability to commentate? And nobody has an answer to that. I guess people just really don't notice that my older commentaries weren't that good. My newer commentaries, like, many people really like my newer ones, but for some reason they also like my older ones. But I feel my newer ones are a lot better, and I'm a lot funnier. I feel I've improved greatly since then, and that makes me happy because when I improve, then it gives me a feeling of progress, and knowing that I can improve in something is a very satisfying feeling to have. Which reminds me of something else. For a while, like, many months ago, I used to roleplay as Raisin for my friends, and I was like, well, I'm gonna see if I can improve at it and make Raisin more in character and accurate to my interpretation of her. Which, my interpretation is basically to I try to perceive my characters as realistically as possible, and, you know, not bland. And basically, like, after a while, I was convinced that I wasn't improving, so I gave up on it. And then, like, recently, when I was role-playing with another one of my friends, as Raisin, I noticed that I had greatly improved for no apparent reason since the last time I roleplayed as her, and then I was like, oh my god, I'm actually improving, and then I got so happy that I decided to go back to, like, role-playing. Of course, yeah, I went back to role-playing, and that was awesome. I don't know how long I'll be into it, but, like, don't get your hopes up, people. I don't really roleplay with a lot of people, so, like, don't request that I do it with you. Anyway, where was I before this? Oh yeah, commentary. Sure. Man, This video is 15 minutes long. I'm surprised you people are lasting this long in the video, but then again, like, it's not that hard to ramble about shit, so. Stuff that happened on my birthday, I already talked about that. I don't think I have much else to talk about. Um, hmm. Hmm. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not sure people know about this, but I got to have a man-to-man talk with Geronimo Barrera, the vice president of Rockstar Games, and we even had lunch together. And he's actually considering giving me a position of playtesting in his company, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, this is awesome. Getting to basically playtest games made by the people who made Grand Theft Auto and that LA adventure game that I never seem to remember the name of. But yeah, that's like pretty badass right there. Considering I've never had a job before, this is a huge opportunity for me, and I'm pretty happy about it. Of course, I'm kind of shy talking about it because I don't know. Like, I don't know for sure that I'm gonna get the job. It'd be very awesome, but at the same time, I gotta, like. I don't know. Shut up. Don't demand things from me with those stares. Ugh. Damn. I am running out of shit to say. I am running out of shit to say, so I started to sing. Oh yeah, I also saw the doctor. And well, as I expected, I'm probably going to either be seeing a psychiatrist. I mean, either a counselor or a psychiatrist. Whoever the fuck helps you, like, with your problems. Or, well, you tell them your problems and then they diagnose you with these mental disorders and shit. Or they just listen to you. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, she recommended I definitely take that, and she also wants me to see a cardiologist because I have an irregular heartbeat, which I've had for many years now, but she's concerned about it and wants me to see a cardiologist to make sure it's in check. Oh yeah, about Evil Egg Waffle. I've been wondering when the hell he would start, like, uploading videos again. And like every Saturday it's like, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And then eventually after a while I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop nagging him about it because he gets annoyed when I ask it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take a very long time, if ever, that he'll actually start uploading videos again. So I just stopped. And of course, now that I've stopped nagging him about it, he's like, I gotta start uploading videos again. And of course he isn't. Hopefully he'll get something up this week, but, you know, at this rate I'm just having doubts. I think people, speaking of which, I've also been considering, having an Evil Egg Waffle-a-thon, where I basically just have him play a whole bunch of shit with me, or just him play a whole bunch of shit. That's like really funny to watch, and then, you know, he reacts to it, and then my viewers will be like, "Oh, that's so funny." But I haven't come up with stuff for him to play, and frankly, I don't trust the judgment of my viewers to recommend things, because last time they did that, let's just say the games that they requested weren't very interesting. Like, no offense to the Request-O-Rama week, but a lot of people's requests were kind of lame. Like, one was, you should fight Evil Egg Waffle in real life, which you guys saw, and it was like, Okay. He punches... Excuse me. He punches me in the face and then shoots a bird at me. Great. Then there was one who, like, told us to play some airplane game, which, as you saw, also was kind of a bust. So I've basically started to say, you know what, I'm just gonna take requests from only the people who've made Fire Emblem hacks and are requesting me to play their Fire Emblem hack and review it, because I feel that's moderately interesting, and I have, like, screamingly good commentary when it comes to Fire Emblem. And basically any games that I have any interest in, I'll just play. Like Fire Emblem 5. Of course, needless to say, I haven't been interested in it lately, because I haven't been uploading videos on it. I do have, like, half of Chapter 10 recorded, but then I, like, stopped, and then I didn't get back to it, and every time I think about it, I'm like, Except not like that. Let's see. I think that's everything, but of course, at the very last minute, I'm gonna come up with something off the top of my head, and then we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna have a fun time. You guys, how are you not getting bored by this video? What the fuck is wrong with you? You fiend. You fiend. Oh yeah, something else. My little brother. I bought Minecraft a while ago, and people are like, "Oh, you should do commentary on it." And I actually did at one point, but because Snagit ate the video, I just gave up on it. The video was so good too. It was so hilarious. I was so random in it and stuff, and the ending was so melodramatic. But like, oh man, it was so disappointing when I lost the footage because of Snagit. But my little brother seems to be very much enjoying it. He plays it pretty much every day on my mom's old laptop. And, like, he doesn't really make anything, but he has built a house. And he has, like, friggin', like, 90,000 frickin' iron ingots for some reason. God, not even I get that much luck with iron. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be constructing anything in the game. It's just basically, oh, I'm just exploring. Which is basically how I play the game. I don't really like to construct stuff. I'll do that occasionally, like I did with this, like, giant tower that I made that makes no sense. But most of the time, I just like to explore. It's fun. It's fun for me that way. Especially if there's caves, I just go right into those things and just frickin'... Well, of course, I bring a whole bunch of torches, but yeah. I just go into those caves and then explore to the very end, and it's like, oh man, we're on an adventure. I am Samuel Jackson on a Speedo. Because you can totally ride Speedos. Huh. Trying to think. There must be some more stuff to talk about. Well, yeah, I think that's it. I'm not gonna make this any longer. Thanks for listening, viewer. Hopefully this did not bore you to death. Or, hopefully it did, and you now realize to never watch any more of my rambles again. Because it's good for you not to. It's good for your, it's good for your boredom to not listen to me ramble. Because you could be using that time to do more fun, less boring things. Like eating a kitty. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for listening. Markyjoe 1990 signing out.